Hi, this is Greg with TotalMuayThai.com. I'm here with Kru Neil at Van Nuys Kickboxing Gym. Hey Kru Neil, how you doing today?
Good, thanks. How are you doing, Greg?
Fine, thank you. Basically, I just wanted to discuss with you the history of your gym, the history of your father, Kru Rex, who is a WBC sanctioned judge and referee. I see him at all the fights. Basically, Neil, can you just describe to me your father's background, how he got started in Muay Thai, his fight career, and then how he ended up coming here to America?
Okay, well, he was born and raised in Thailand. I know he started fighting when he was 14. He was fighting all the time. His career record is like over 150 something fights. He moved here to the US, I think, probably like in the 70s, I believe. He was only 23, which he still continued to fight over here. He was fighting a lot of American kickboxers. Not until about 1989 was when my mom and I met him, and he kind of introduced me to Muay Thai as well, and my mom, and getting with her, they got together. My mom helped get the gym set up for us. Something he loved to do. He wanted to continue teaching it. So my mom helped get the gym set up, and this was back in '94. We actually started at another location on Arminta. So we've been in business now since 1994. He's over teaching in Fontana with Brian Dobler. He now continues to still referee and judge, for big, Muay Thai events. He even works MMA events as well. And then for me, I started learning when I was 9 years old. That's when I met Kru Rex, and he started teaching me. I started taking it more serious when I was about 12 years old. Got into like a little school fight, and my mom was like, okay, that's it. You're gonna be training Muay Thai every day, and I started really getting into it and had a knack for it. It came very easy for me, and so I loved it, and I just kept with it. And I'm 31 now. I've competed amateurly, professionally. I've fought in Thailand twice. I fought there once in '04 and '05, and in '05 I got an opportunity to fight at Lumpini Stadium, the famous stadium there. I've accomplished like 3 titles during my career. Right now in '08 I've stopped competing. It's hard to maintain a gym and compete at the same time. So now most of my time and effort is to my students who want to compete, and I love teaching anybody, whether it's for self-defense, if it's for just aerobic exercise, or if they want to actually compete. I cater to all ages, cater to all people.
So Kru Neil, tell me how the December 10th amateur fights came to fruition, and are these who are these fights sanctioned by, the California State Athletic Commission?
Yes, my mom actually started a non-profit organization, and what we're trying to do is build up Muay Thai. We're not doing it for the money, we're doing it to just build up the sport in the US, because we know America right now is lacking compared to Europe and Asia and all that. We want to build Muay Thai up in the US and give Americans good opportunities. So what we're doing is starting this non-profit organization, and as of now, yeah, it's sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, so it's the real deal. We don't have to hide from anybody. We can promote it, and we're just giving amateurs a chance to build up their their skill level and get more experience. So hopefully one day, if they want to continue, they can fight in the big cards and the big events, and maybe one day turn pro if they like.
Now, do you know about this thing that Brian Dobler's doing? I saw on Facebook that he's also doing, on the 19th of November, he's doing something for kids ages 8 to 15, which is also sanctioned, but in his thing I saw that they're going to be throwing elbows, and they're going to be wearing elbow pads. Now, is that something that you guys may be doing? Are you going to be under different rules than that?
We're under different rules because they're using like another type of nonprofit organization, but it's from a different state. To my knowledge, it's from a different state. So they're only allowed to do that because the age difference is, I believe it's a child to about 15 years old, which is the cutoff. So they're allowed to do whatever they're doing, but they cannot promote anyone ages 15 and older. So that's where we'll still be able to keep that going. I guess the rules in California are much different than any other state. So for amateurs, they only allow punches, kicks, and knees. So we're just following the rules basically.
Kru Neil, are there any amateurs in particular that you have your eye on that you think have a promising professional career in Muay Thai?
You know what, honestly, if I see quite a few potentials, and it just depends on that individual. I mean, some people, I see it, they have the talent, they have that prospect of being something special, but sometimes, that's not what they aim for in life. They're just doing it as a hobby while, they're going to school or, working part-time. So they're committed to training, they're committed to, just fighting all the time. But, when they finish school and they want to, get to their career, sometimes they kind of, veer off the path. But I mean, it just depends. I mean, there's lots of people from different gyms that I see potential in. So it's just a matter if they keep it up or not.
Right. Well, Kru Neil, it was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Greg.